Still, right, guys, kind of having my third brother. Okay, so do this, guys, can I just, wait, and guys. So, uh, survival mode, despite, survival mode in keeping an exercise habit. So, somehow, uh, we can have a very quick uh, topic on that, how some people are surviving in keeping an exercise habit despite the juggling with life's challenges, life's daily grind. So it says here, guys, and I quote, guys, by AI. Keeping an exercise habit is less about willpower and more about environmental design and incremental progress. So, current research and health experts have emphasized several trending strategies to make movement stick. Okay, so first is this is a trend how people are surviving to keep an exercise habit. The rise of exercise snacking. So, guys, this is the first time I've heard of having this strategy of I'm going to stretch instead of daunting on doing 60-minute gym session. The trend is shifting toward exercise snacks. So looking at the word snack, isn't it? We have snacks. It's a short, quick meal, right? That we get to just, everything, to just rest, to nourish, to have a break, to break away, mga ganyan. So looking at that, it's actually uh, exercise snacking is short 5 to 10 minute bursts of activity throughout the day. So bursts meaning trying to squeeze in between, even so office hours. Maybe you wanted to take a break. So while doing that, climbing, doing a staircase up and down, just a few minutes. That can be that can be an exercise snack. Doing a short roundabout walk somewhere, right? So this is a trend that people are doing, and I think it's working. It's working talaga in between. Like I would always, when kasi I don't know if I've already passed like 100 days already of the midday brushing of the teeth, just so I get I just so I go straight, not anymore napping in between days, in between the right after lunchtime, um, because it's deliberate, it is perpetually practiced. So if somehow I don't know, I had a live stream already that I've squeezed in short exercise, 5 minutes to 10 minutes midday, and it is quite still you know what, it is quite still a commitment, even so it's 5 to 10 minutes, but it's one thing good with it is it's short, it's quick. Somehow it brings you excitement because you're gonna break away from what you're doing, yung ganon. But I think for me it's a nice experience, exercise snacking. So if you want it, like maybe you don't have the time straight up from the morning to mid-afternoon, maybe in the afternoon, um, before lunch, before dinner, or maybe if you're doing graveyard, so maybe you can just do a little bit of stretch, moving, and then just keeping your legs moving, or just doing a stretch on the ganyan ganyan, guys. All right, so that is exercise snacking. So 5 to 10 minutes. That's not bad, you know. And another way, because you know what it says here, it lowers the barrier to entry and adds to the what? Recommended 150 minutes per week. 150 minutes, 60 per week, guys. Recommended exercise hours per week is 150 minutes. So that means minimum 2 hours and because 60 minutes, right? An hour. So, oh, yeah. So 2 hours and uh, ano na? 2 hours and 30 minutes. That's minimum per week. Is that maximum? So you can in fact be good already with having 2 hours and 30 minutes of minutes. 2 hours and say 30 minutes of exercise within the week, guys. So you just divide that into how many days. You just, delegate an amount of minutes in one day and then spread that out. I'll do it on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, or Saturday and Sunday only, or, di ba? Pwede pala yun. Okay, so, how to do it? Take a 10-minute brisk walk after lunch, or do a set of squats. So, walking, squats, and then, tama ba yung squats ko? Mga squats ganyan. Squats. Ganyan lang, guys. 5 to 10 minutes mo lang gagawin yun. While watching TV, or um, use the stairs if you like. These are some bursts, as they call it. So, exercise stacking. Okay, so another survival mode, habit stacking and cues. This is two. Okay, so a major trend in behavioral science is habit stacking, where you anchor a new exercise habit to an exercise one. Okay, so uh, maybe you're wanting to be interested in one new interest or interest in one new exercise routine, and you have an old already. This one I tried talaga, guys. Yung you're familiar with one thing and then unfamiliar, and then you shift and then you go back again. You shift and then you go back again. And then the tendency is you're getting the gist, you're getting the routine. So it's a good way also. So the cue strategy, place your sneakers by the door, for example, this one, or your yoga mat next to your bed to serve as a visual trigger. Ah, nice. Okay, so it could be another idea. Like this one, so you will have no excuse. Survival mode. Have have in short your exercise gear, exercise clothes right beside where you really like bedside, where you really see it, whatever time it is. Have your gym bag very near you, your yoga mat very near your where you are seated in the office, so you always see it's visual. Okay, you know that you have extra 30 minutes, then I can exercise. You will be reminded all the time, isn't it? So that's a good one. So this is what you call habit stacking and cues. So cue strategy, that one. So the other one was, familiar habit routine. Then you tail it with an unfamiliar. Okay, and another one is the cue strategy, which is having physical um, physically having your exercise gears, your rubber shoes, your yoga mat, you're very near you, so you don't have no excuse, right? So, or if it takes that you are already wearing your exercise clothing under your office clothing, I don't know, just make a way, just trying to really survive, to get you reminded. Even so, guys, you see other people in office attires, they are wearing their sneakers, just getting that quick 20-minute walk around, be it from one floor to another, or in a roundabout somewhere, or in the parking lot, or in the how do you call this, the den, somehow, how do you call that? Yung, basta, up in the rooftop, mga ganyan. There's a lot of ways. People are trying to make a way to survive an exercise habit. Okay, so like this one, implementation. After one brush my teeth, existing habit, I will do 10 minutes of stretching. Okay, di pala yun guys. So why not? No, so doing sa while be it whatever. Already having your makeup and you don't have time, but you feel like a burst of some kind of, you know, just doing. No, this is not bad, right? While you get me, guys. So this somehow not so related in exercising, but rather dating it with another while doing something, an agenda, a chore, or self-care something. Tail it with an exercise. Pwede rin pala yun. Alright, so the next is another survival mode is low intensity as a high priority. There is growing movement toward zone 2 cardio and walking. Experts note that walking at a brisk pace is the most popular and accessible form of exercise because it improves mental well being and reduces disease risk without causing burnout. So, brisk walking, zone 2 cardio ang tawag pala dun, guys. Okay, so if you want to have, if you are finding like brisk walking, like walking, brisk walking, whatever, tempo run or kind of, I have a podcast yesterday about finding walking as an exercise and a lot more, guys. Please check out some live streams about informations on walking. But somehow, uh, this is, uh, this as simple as walking um, gives I always say this, guys, it's one of the most economical way to really somehow be energized, lose weight, and while away. Yung ganun na, guys, get a new energy. And it doesn't have to be brisk nga, or pwede namang brisk walking pero short lang. Diba? So you can walk anywhere. Yun, guys, low intensity, but quality. You get me? It's walking. It's just walking, but it's, kind of your, oh, may sakit ako ngayon. Habang ano talaga, hindi ko basta yung ganun, guys. Okay, so walking is a nice exercise. No? So low intensity as a high priority. Alright? What? Another is gamification and social accountability. Tech-driven fitness is focusing on making movement fun and social to boost intrinsic motivation. So, under this gamification and social accountability, social buffering, it says here, guys, buffering, working out with a friend or joining a step challenge. That's a nice thing, no? If you are wanting to be energized with a company, with people, with friends, with colleagues, while working, you are doing an exercise. Other people are likes that. No? That's why there are classes that you can enroll in, or a group that really executes this one, or is perpetually doing this. Step challenge, increase accountability and consistency. Okay, so play, gamification, okay? Play, using activity-based video games like, well, some kind of computer fitness apps that can turn a chore into a game. So there are a lot, guys, no, I can say unbelievably, guys, no? I mean, maybe this is not already like advanced, pero for some of you who are already the millennials, like, doing some playing any sport virtually, like, you are able to still um, do your thing in the office, or be it somewhere in the kind of you're even so you're maybe you're resting in some kind of a hospital, you are maybe somewhere remote, or you are traveling and you are just in your hotel room, you can virtually do anything right now. So, right? I mean, during this time, guys, surprisingly, guys, anything you can do na. Wala na talaga imposible ngayon. Totoo yan, guys. Okay, so I have also shared, I was in a hotel and I did an exercise. I was still keeping my exercise habit. So, guys, you just kindly scroll. Ayan. Okay, so what else? Minimum effective dose. This is another thing. How people survive to keep an exercise habit. Minimum effective dose. The all or nothing mentality is being replaced by something is better than nothing rule. Okay, so all or nothing. So at least doing something instead of none. Instead of nothing at all. Instead of canceling, quitting, or instead of, di ba? Short exercise instead of quitting. Instead of knowing, unknowing, I mean, instead of losing all the, schedule. So, this one, for example, okay, the baseline, even 60 minutes of moderate activity per week provides significant health benefits compared to being sedentary. So, at least, for example, this example, guys, and I quote, guys, so 60 minutes, you can spread that out. 60 minutes divided by 5 days is just about how many, di ba? So, how many minutes in just a day, which is in a day we are given 24 hours. So, what is 10 minutes? What is 15 minutes? Come to think of it, guys, the big picture, we actually, if you analyze, there will always be just a little of the 5 minutes, 10 minutes of doing the staircase exercise, climbing up and down. Just one set, that's it, every day. But doing it 5 days a week is something already, it's a routine. It's a routine. Believe it or not, kahit na, o chairs, chair, chair stretching lang yan, it's, you're doing an effort. You are moving. You are not sedentary. You are not, unless your work's nature is kind of very physical, right? So that's a good survival trend that we can do. Recovery focus, trending routines and now prioritize active recovery like yoga, light stretching on day offs or off days to prevent injury and maintain the daily habit of moving. Just, what, you are already wanting to, instead of having somebody do the, bring a document from one floor to another floor, just be the one to do that for you to be able to walk. Ganun. To just move your arms. You get me, guys? Yung just finding ways to really just incorporating physical movement, even so you don't have time to really do exercise reps or exhibitions, di ba? So, um, what is this? So, would you like a sample 7-day schedule tailored to exercise snacking, or are you looking for a specific type of workout like strength training or cardio? So, a lot, a lot more ways to keep active, guys. We are just making ways to be, able to, di ba? Instead of not at all. Di ba? Yung ganun. So again, no pressure whenever you can. Remember, you can always start from 60 seconds, from a minute, 2 minutes. Just, and that's it. That's your exercise for the day. Keep doing that every single day. And then the next day, I think I want to add like lifting up my arms, looking at the sky, and then stretching my hands up there, right there, close, open, and then maybe shaking a little. Like, you get me, guys? So you create it, you, because you like, there's the desire, even so it's short, quick, ano, bilis na. Right? So, guys, my morning yoga, right? Squeezing in, guys. So yeah, so every time, guys, I try to wake up, I try to get up in the morning, and somehow, isn't it like we have different stories? We are coming from different situations, and just sharing, guys, my journey. Sometimes I can always say, you know what, I can have this extra sleep, an extra hour of sleep instead of getting up early. Instead of doing this, you know what? I always say that sometimes because it's really a commitment. Whatever it is, short or not, you decide lang in one snap lang. You can always change your mind. Like tomorrow again, tomorrow I'll just do it again. I'll just do it. Promise. Tomorrow I'll do it. Like that. But just the principle of principle, the idea or diligently just being patient. That's why it's called of patience. Being patient in life. That maybe if I will also practice doing, you know, committing myself to, you know what, um, you know, just being able to tell yourself, being honest with yourself. Okay, this is just 5 minutes, 10 minutes of stretching. This is not much. I'm given 24 hours. I can do this, like that. Just showing up for yourself. If you can show up for other people, then maybe trying your very best. Just trying your best. And exercise. And exercise is for our health, right? So be it for whatever reason, for whatever reason that you're wanting to lose weight, you're wanting to feel good, we know the benefits, right? Guys, please keep so it's the Valentine season, so it's our chance also to analyze. Well, it's not just the season of, not just the season for with whatever means of expression, endearments of love, but rather also love for exercise. You can love for your health. Diba? So, so this one, guys, I'm doing an hour practice, and I just try my best. I just try my best, guys. I don't want to say that, what, it's automatic that when I wake up, I'm in the mood to never, guys, never talaga. It's always like that, your human side, like, what? Like that. I do have that. Pero I always think of the benefits, the aftermath of keeping the habit. And believe it or not, guys, it's always the same. For me, guys, personally, it's always the same. The very beginning of the habit practicing, especially if you're new doing it, the universe will pull you from not being able to do it. It will always challenge you. Whatever situation you are in, it will always there will always be that whisper. You know what? You can just rest. You can just lay your back and just relax. You can always do that next time. You know what? Guys, always there's that whisper. There's that desire. This one, guys, imagery that you are able to achieve it already. Almost you're there. And during the habit that you're doing it first time, it's always you will always feel like, why am I doing this? But when you are doing it in the midway while doing the exercise already, you become grateful. I'm happy I tried. Like that. And as you're doing it, you know what? You become better every time that you practice. Better and better and better than your yesterday. Like that. No? So whatever it is, 60 seconds, 5 minutes, you are better than yesterday's practice. Ganun yun, guys. And I want to share with you the journey that I have been back from graveyard schedule, that I have been trying to go back to my early morning exercise routine. From since last Monday, just a few days ago, that I started already waking up normal time. It was kind of hard. It was kind of hard, guys. I wanted to just stay in the evening schedule, but I cannot because one day I'm gonna have a routine, an office routine, and it was Monday, Tuesday. I was like struggling, waking. I mean, I could stay longer in bed. We can always not go on. We can always not go on. We can always choose to. You know what? I can do this. I can do. I can do life without exercise. You can always say that. Somehow it comes to you that one of the most natural way to you know, have be dosed with energy. You get me, guys? Is having an exercise routine. So if you seem to be in a journey where you are still placing yourself in some kind of schedule or routine, be patient. Just be patient because many stories of keeping finding your schedule and make sure that that schedule really is that routine that you are practicing is really fit for you. It's really you're not pushing it. It shouldn't be something that you are you are too much already pushing it. You want your schedule to be really accordingly to your agenda. Your it's not too hard for you. It's like it's pressuring you. It shouldn't be against your will or it really is what you like to do. Even so it's a habit. You are wanting you are desiring to do it. But one thing is your me. Diba? In exercise guys, choices. You make a choice. Will I go back to sleeping again for the past many years that I've been doing it? Or will I try? Just try again. Just try this. Try an exercise routine. Maybe you're just telling yourself you cannot survive anymore. But maybe you have an extra strength right there. Extra inspiration. Extra energy to decide. And this can be a good reminder, di ba? When you really like to do something, isn't it? You will find a way, right? Pag gusto, may paraan. Pag ayaw, maraming dahilan. Totoo yun, di ba guys? So let's be reminded. Pero pag ayaw talaga minsan because of other situations, uh, you're medically, whatever, kung ano man po, di ba? Don't force it. Maybe it's not the time. Maybe it's not the time. Yun lang talaga yung as simple as that. Just letting go. And whenever, yun na lang. Kasi if it's causing your too much on you or too much on others too, that maybe you're trying too much, then maybe it's not the time. Don't force it. Let's practice acceptance. Wow, no, wow. This just sharing guys kasi I wanted to maybe some of you are in need of that reminder. Sometimes we know it naman eh. We know it talaga guys. Sometimes we just need to hear it again or we just need to get inspired or maybe this is also a time. Sometimes you're reflecting. I cannot talaga eh. I don't really have time. It's so hard. Then don't. Just let go. Just let go and maybe you'll be better in planning it in some other time. Or kasi you also want to be happy doing it eh. You don't want to be obliged or you get me guys. You don't want to I've already had that feeling of parang pinipilit ko na lang. Alam niyo guys, yung talagang inaano, pero hindi talaga. Kahit na anong bagay pa, iba pang bagay. Yun doon, di ba? Huwag mo nang i-ano kasi it may cause your health or too much strain or straining yourself kung schedules na hindi naman nag-fit na, di ba? So just reflecting, I have 24 hours, di ba? From a talk that I've heard, we are reminded that we are given 24 hours. 8 hours is for sleeping. The next 8 hours is for working or toiling. And then the last 8 hours of the 24 hours we are given on earth is our extra time. If you're able to reflect on that, maybe, then, oh, this part of the day, I can. Or if not really, wala talaga. It will cost your health, life, wag na lang. Wag mong gawin kasi baka mamaya, just for the heck of it, no. Kasi you want to also be happy, having fun doing it. So you will sustain it. Iba-iba tayo ng sitwasyon. Iba-iba talaga guys. And sometimes also, if emotionally you are not ready, then do. Maybe it's just going to be a waste of time, right? Maybe this is the season for you to let go. The season to just reflect. The season to just plan. The season to, discern on things. Right? Don't give up. There are other seasons of life that you can do it. Yun guys, yun. One thing that is giving me a new perspective, the seasons of life. Totoo yun guys, iba-iba siya. There will be, what my dad always tells me, seasons of harvest, seasons of sowing, seasons of just, planting seeds of whatever. Guys, school of patience, we just have to be patient. You know, guys, I'm doing this. Be pressured by all these trends. It's just a kind of ideas. So these are just hacks, ideas. We can filter it. We can do it next time. We can do it other times of if you want. During that season when you are ready. ito guys. This is my journey on this one. So I need to be patient kasi it's been a while. It's been a long time na I've been doing this. Tapos I still can do it properly, letting go. Diba? Just letting go and, life will transcend on its own basta you're doing your homework. Diba? Pero ang tagal na. Minsan nawawala na ako ng ano dito. Isa. Na to. Dali kayo sa... Guys, magawa ko. Just trying your best. Just do it na guys. For our black. Ay guys, magaling lang pala yung teacher. So that forearm plank, guys, it took me years before I'm able to stand that. I mean, it's not that perfect. Let me, guys. And last night, uh, we needed to buy a snack for my niece, my sister and I, and we were we so we bought the snack for the child, right? And then we were tempted to get a snack for us. So it was a chocolate wafer, and I know it's not yet my cheat day. It's not yet yesterday. So Thursday, I know that's too nerdy. It's just my personal practice, guys. Alright, so it's not yet Friday. I just let go. Maybe I'm just so tired. I just needed a little dose of the sugar of the snack. It won't give me. I just had a bite, just a little bite, just to still keep my promise to myself that you do that during your cheat day. Ganun na guys. Ay ano lang ako. That's my practice now. If you like lang, that it's not gonna kill you. Like just a hint of the flavor, and then you're reminded, I can have that tomorrow. Yung ganun guys. Pwede naman, di ba? Not bad. I mean, just a little piece, but I didn't. I just had a bite. Your human side, yung ganun. But I still with strong will, trying to still hold on to my mantra. You get me guys, yung ganun. Yung makakatulong, if that will help, could be a hack in some situations you're in. It's a Monday and you are tempted to eat some things that you said, I'm gonna eat that on the weekend. Yung ganun. It's just my personal thing, guys. You don't have to do that. Just practicing always the habit of, diba, knowing when to say yes or no. Yung ganun. Practicing that lang, guys. And I'm happy. I think it's Friday na. Friday na ngayon, diba? So, I can somehow, I can somehow maybe just try. Oh, I was gonna share with you guys. So a while ago, um, I heard a lot of my live stream stories on waking up in the morning. So whenever like you're drawn into, the deep sleep, you are wanting to. It's hirap guys. So just warm up your eyes like that. A little bit slowly. Open your eyes. And then maybe saying a prayer that you get an extra strength to get up. Especially when you're physically challenged in the morning to wake up. And then breathe in, breathe out from bed while lying down. You seem to not be able to get up. It's so hard. Just just close your eyes. Yeah. Breathe in, breathe out through a prayer. And just practice that habit of I have an extra strength that I will draw from. I can get up in this beautiful morning. I know it's charot-charot na. Oh, it's not that ano gonna be. I know. You just try your best. Diba? Yun na naman tayo. You just try your best, guys. You just try your best and slowly open your eyes. It's, I know it's going to be in different moods that we are into. To just try again, like bet again on life. Yung gano'n. Yung sometimes yung gano'n. Sometimes you don't wanna open your eyes kasi it's going to be the same or what will life bring? Yung gano'n. Or not unless you really like planned your day that today this will transcend. Yung gano'n. Maybe setting up, I know, have some music playing so you will be inspired, guys. Because I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired physically. Yeah, and that's why I'm sharing. Maybe some of you are having a hard time in waking up in the morning. Sometimes, we don't have inspirations, like, real inspirations, but rather just reflecting on, the essence of waking up in the morning. Just appreciating the fact that we are given another 24 hours to be on Earth. Di ba yung gano'n? Yun na lang. Pag naiisip mo yun, di ba parang life seems to be important. Life seems to be, di ba? Just yesterday, guys, the brother of my aunt and my mom, of my aunts and my mom. my uncle passed away. And that's just how life short is, right? So whenever we can, just appreciating, right, every moment. Sometimes when you think that life is running after you, parang mas mabilis pa yung life kesa sa'yo. Yung parang ganun yung life mo. Parang, diba, just pausing, hey, sandali lang. Parang hindi mo na mahabol, yung ganun. Just pausing and, not being mindful in the moment. Kasi sometimes ang bilis-bilis, di ba, minsan. Bilis-bilis po, di ba, minsan. Hindi mo na mahabol. Yung ganun. Hinahabol mo, kaya ayaw mo pahabol. O, ayan. Umano na siya. Okay? You just need to be accepting in this situation. Okay, ito na. Ito na yung favorite ko na. Makasa na, guys. And for those of you who are in the verge of being single this season of Valentine's, it's okay. Yesterday, guys, we were in a photocopy center at work, guys. During work, during the day yesterday, and a lot of people there are single, and they were all asking me, I was asking them, oh, may mga Valentine's pa kayo, kaya and I was like, wala. Tapos, sabi ko, okay lang yan, tataas natin yung bandera. It's okay, guys. And it's be actually, di ba, the entirety of life is Valentine, guys. It's a many, many languages of endearments of, showing love for others, di ba? Not just love for a partner or kind of. So, oo na, sige na. Pero, pwede naman. So, don't be discouraged. You know, who knows when 15, mahanap mo. Or 16, or onwards. Ganun. Yung masasabi, guys. But maybe it's meant for next year. Higing ano na lang, guys. Higing biruan na lang. It's getting, ano na, guys. So, they're, morning, it's getting brighter na. Diba? Umaga na. Umaga. guys. Even my journey in this one, guys. Yeah, tripod stand, guys. Music guys, sa nose ko. This is really, guys, an exercise here. Guys, guys, let me see. So even so that guys, I'm still practicing gumagan. Okay, so that's namaste. Okay guys, so please ano, 6 o'clock na guys, I want to pull this off. Short exercise after this for other people also who are wanting to just get that in ano lang guys, yung capsule exercise ng ano yung tawag doon? Yung kanina, that we survival mode to have an exercise routine. We'll try that guys. Ano yun? Exercise snacking. Okay? Short exercise. Pero mindful. Ah, low intensity. But it's quality. Yung ganun. Pwede natin gawin yun guys. Okay? So I used to do that guys. Please also check out some of my live streams. This has been your exercise, practice and sustain a habit partner, yoga, and kitchen life of Karmina. Naging ganun na guys because has been already working na finally. Alright, so again, see you again in a bit lang guys. In a bit, I'll be back. Okay, so please, if you're not into yoga, diba guys, thank you so much po. Ang ganda no. Beautiful morning. Guys, have a nice day. Thank you.